Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are, and welcome to this program. We are going to have a very, very quick one because when you look at, you know, what we are experiencing or what we have seen happening in Biafra land with our politicians, if it is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he will tell you that no na agbaya anya mmiri. If you look at what is going on, what happened in Biafra land, I know that many of our people might look at those things, believe that these things they have, more especially what those politicians or political elite or so-called in the southeast, what they said in Ebonyi State today. There is something. But before we go there, I don't want to waste time. Let us go there. Let us go to that. Let us go to that news. Let us go to that news. Let us see actually what happened, what those political leaders said. Because there is something that we need to let these people know. There is something that you need to know. But before I let you into that, I want you to pay attention to this, visit of Boko Haram to Ebonyi State. The utterances, what they said, and everything. Let us just recap on that before we proceed.
Provision of good road for government functionaries. Earlier, Mr. President was received by the chairman traditional rulers Southeast, where he was presented with kola nuts, was received the Igbo way, according to Igbo custom and tradition. Also, there have been speeches delivered earlier on by a member of the Hausa community who extolled the virtues of Governor Dave Umahi.
Father of the nation,
He talked about how the government has made the Hausa community happy with projects
Your Excellency,
in terms of infrastructure, provision of good roads, light, and other deliverables to the people of the Hausa community in Ebonyi State. Also, the chairman traditional council Southeast made an agitation, or an appeal rather, yes indeed, for Mr. President to temper justice with mercy.
This is exactly where I want to talk about. This is exactly where I want to talk about. That I know that whoever that made that appeal to Boko Haram, the mask wearer in Aso Rock, who visited Imo State, Ebonyi State. Maybe he meant well. Maybe it's just the way he understood things. But there is something I want our people to understand. There is something I want our people to know. There is nothing, I want our people to know. The most important things that, you need to prove to us, so many of you are saying that getting Igbo presidency 2023 is going to solve the problem. But I don't think so myself. All this Igbo elite, all these politicians in Igbo land, all these politicians across Biafra land, of course, so many of our people, has been biased because of small money that these politicians have given to them. They are now talking rubbish. We will run into the bush. If they are not in the ocean, in the water, they will be in the bush making stupid videos, telling you that they are politicizing whatever they are doing. These are people who are people who are suffering, people who are dying, people who are starving to death, people who are unemployed, people who never receive service delivery from all these politicians. Now, I want to ask our dear elders and our dear leaders in Biafra land. There is a question that I want to ask, and that question goes this way. Do you really think that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu committed a crime? That is the question I want to ask these political leaders in Biafra land. Do you really think that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu committed a crime? Because the reason why I am actually asking this question is because the way these people are presenting themselves, the way they are presenting themselves in front of Buhari, begging Buhari, when I listen to their approaches, it makes me like I don't understand it. When I listen to their approach, it does not make sense. It does not make sense at all. The reason why I tell you that their approach does not make sense to me, maybe it might make sense to you, because they said they want presidency 2023. And another thing, them begging the Fulani for presidency 2023 is a clear example that you people no follow. It is a clear example that you people no follow, and say you no follow, but you are forcing it. You are begging for your presidency 2023. That is number one. Number two is that when you look at the situation of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, as those that are begging for presidency, even if the North or the Fulani said, okay, let's give Igbo presidency, let us not go and vote, or let us go out there or let us not go and vote, or because they will never vote for you. And another thing, now you want us to come home or to be there, the ones that are there, to now vote for you as Igbo presidency. When you cannot stand in your right, when you do not possess any right inside the cabals that rule Nigeria, do you think that we will actually give you another opportunity to go out there to represent us while you have never represented us in a state level? There is something I want this political elite and Igbo elders to understand. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu never committed any crime. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any crime. Rather, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is only or was only preaching for the betterment of our people, for better life for our people. That was what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was advocating for. He never committed no crime. So why then are you always begging Mr. President, please tamper justice with mercy? Why are you asking the Mr. President to tamper justice with mercy? That means you people are actually condoning evil. You are condoning evil. The reason why I say you are condoning evil is because when you see something color white, you call it color black. Because if you agree with me that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu never committed any crime against any law in Nigeria, if you will agree with me, you wouldn't be begging the president to pardon Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You wouldn't be begging the president to temper justice with mercy. You will be requesting from the president to release your sons because he never committed any crime known to law. Are you paying attention? You should be begging the president to actually, you should be asking the president, rather, not begging him. Why are you begging him to release somebody who is innocent? That means, that is to show that no matter which situation, no matter which level you found yourself in this politics that is playing in Nigeria, you will never represent us. You will never request or demand for our right. You will always be asking for, can I please have our right? In the same country that you always say, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Can we please have our right? That is what you are proving to the members of the public. You are pleading to have your right. Your right is something that you request. You don't plead to have your right. You request to have your right, or you take your right. Asi na ebo belu ugo belu nke si ibi ebe na ogosi ebe ọ ga-ebe ọnkwakwa ya maka otu o si dị. Now you are asking for your right in a country where there is, where they hate you. In a country where they don't want you to exist. In a country where they want all of you to be killed. Is where, and yet you scream for one Nigeria. And do you go back to this one Nigeria where you are trying to bring peace? You are begging them to give you your right. If you people know exactly what you guys are doing, you are not supposed to even, tell Mr. President, tamper justice with mercy. Which Mr. President? What justice? Or based on what? On what ground is he tampering justice with mercy? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had never committed any crime. You should be requesting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released because because the reason why he is suffering there is simply because he's an Igbo man. He's a Biafran. He opened the eyes of people to understand what is going on. Is that a crime? Then if it is a crime, all these people you call religious leaders should be behind bars because they are opening a lot of people's eyes in their own way. That is exactly what is happening. You cannot tell me that you want to be a president and you are begging for it in a country where you call one. In a country where you see yourself as a first class citizen, or maybe you are second class citizen. Maybe you are second class citizen. You people are not telling us the history. If there any history that you guys know that we do not know, then you let us know about this history. That you are begging for your right in your land. That is unbearable for the ears to hear it. How can you go to, how can you be in your land? You are begging for your right. There is no service that is delivery done in the south or in the southeastern region. There is none. And all you are doing is to proving to us, you keep proving us right that you claim that you are part of Nigeria, but you do not have anything. You do not have any right. You cannot even come up to say, you can never come up to say that we, the elite in the Biafra land, is waking up to demand for the release of our own because he never committed any crime. But rather, you will be begging Mr. President to release somebody who has never committed any crime. it is actually, when I listen to it, when I look at it, I don't understand it. It makes me, it confirmed to me that there is nothing that you people will be able to achieve in that contraption called Nigeria, because you people keep proving us right. And you asking for release of Mazen Namdekano. You pleaded, he gave you an answer. The court must decide the fate. You went ahead again, you are pleading again, selling yourself for no gain. You guys are actually selling yourselves for no gain. There is a difference between, knowing the truth and not knowing the truth. And there is also a difference between knowing the truth and choosing to turn a blind eye, or choosing to act like the truth is no longer the truth. And yet you chose to, you claim that you are with us. No, 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 no. Because all this shenanigan presidency 2023, they promise all of you in their cabals to go and mess up in Biafra land. You will be getting presidency. How many people are going to ascend that throne of presidency in Nigeria? How many of you at once? It is only one of you, but all of you were promised presidency. It is that time that you people need to start using your brain. It is that time that you people need to start waking up your consciousness, because you people, your consciousness is no fast asleep. If your consciousness is not fast asleep, I don't believe that, you people will be making these, mistakes that you people are making all the time. Fulani controlling all of you people, promising more than 3 people presidency 2023. As if 3 of you will go into the seat once. No. You people need to, you need to look back to check where you began and what you have achieved in the approach you are using. You don't use the same approach and expect to get the same result. The whole world is waking up except the political leaders in Nigeria, except the political leaders in Africa. The whole world is waking up. You people are expecting for the message to be, I don't know how you expect the message to be preached to you for you to understand what time is it. The whole world is waking up. You people are still going fast asleep. You don't ask for your right, you demand for your right. You do not ask for your right, you demand it, except if it is not your right. Except if they are doing you a favor. Don't compromise yourselves. Don't make yourself be belittled. Let me tell you a secret of white supremacy. The secret of a white supremacy is that whenever you keep asking for what belongs to you, they will believe that it doesn't really belong to you. And that is the same mentality. That is the same mentality that this political elite Fulani is using on you people. You don't need to say, please give me my, can I please have my own share? No, you can't say, please, can you have your own share? Your share is supposed to be given to you without you asking. So if it is not given to you without you asking, now you demand it. That you will come and say, can you please, tamper justice with mercy? Justice with mercy of what? All Mazen Namdekano was asking for, and he's still asking for, is give us Biafra. Give us Biafra. Biafra existed before Nigeria. It existed before Nigeria. Now, You people are asking now, begging. So, since when is when I ask you to give me my right to become now a crime that now you that a crime that you need to go and ask for president, please, because we ask Nigeria to give us our freedom or Biafra. Now we have become a criminal. And this criminal, we need to kneel down to Nigeria, whoever that is there, to say, please release us. We are no longer going to ask for Biafra again. No, that is not how it works. You people need to know how to ask for your right. You people need to know how to demand for your right. If you don't demand for your right, you will never get it. That is the reason why the same white supremacy, the same people that introduced white supremacy is the same people that introduced what is called rallying, civil disobedience, protest. Because that is when you know you are demanding for your right. You are not asking. Go out there, because you've been asking all your life. How many of them did they do ever since you started asking? None of them. They did not give you any of this right ever since you started asking for them. Do you know what they do rather? What they do rather is that whenever you start asking for this right, they will rather, brush you off because you don't have the solid ground. You don't have the authority. You don't have the authority to show that what you are asking for is yours. That is it. And they will keep sweeping you under the carpet. They will keep marginalizing you if you do not change your approach. And that approach you need to change is to understand that Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for you. Now, let me bring to you this video. Let me bring to you this video. The reason why I want to bring to you this video is for you to see that the terrorists that you are fighting, they are telling you whom you are. Now, this video, I know so many people must have come across this video, but let us touch on this video before we come back to what we are talking about. Now, and coming back to what we are talking about, we are going to extend it for you to understand exactly what is going on, for you to understand what you need to do to get what you want from this contraption called Nigeria. I am going to give you a typical example because they will keep using that same approach. That same approach, they will be using it on you. And it is another way of divide and rule strategy. Another means of divide and rule strategy. If you do not come up, scream and start telling them, if you do not demand it, they will never give it to you. Now, let us see this video first before I bring you to, to where I want to bring you. Okay, no. Now, let me show you something very important. Something very important. I'm going to show you something very important so that you will decide by yourself as per what exactly you want or how you understand things. Just one moment.
Today, 6th of May 2022, the Supreme Court of Nigeria has delivered its judgment on the subsisting boundary dispute between Imo State and Rivers State.
Now, I hope that so many of you know about this dispute. So many of you know about this dispute between Imo State and Rivers State. Of course, you do. The dispute of oil, whether it belongs to Imo State or whether it belongs to, Rivers State. Let us actually listen to it and see what the verdict is.
Over the ownership of some oil wells at the Akiri and Mbidi oil fields. Let us recall that following the disputed claims to the location and ownership of some oil wells at the Akiri and Mbidi oil fields between Imo and Rivers State in 1999, the governors, the excellencies, Achike Udenwa and Dr. Peter Odley, respectively, worked out a political settlement and mutually settled for a 50-50% beneficial sharing of the derivation proceeds accruing from these wells, pending the proper demarcation of the boundaries between the two states by the National Boundary Commission. While the dispute lingered, nothing was done by the National Boundary Commission to demarcate the boundaries of the two states and establish the proper location and title to the disputed oil wells. However, instead of instigating the National Boundary Commission to do the right thing, former Governor Emeka Ihedioha of Imo State, shortly after assuming office, repudiated the subsisting 50-50% sharing formula and made provocative claims to the exclusive ownership of the entire Akere and Ndidi oil wells. In order to actualize these spurious claims, he stealthily wrote a letter dated August 2019 to President Muhammadu Buhari and requested for the default of the sum of 15 billion naira from Rivers State to Imo State as backlog of accrued proceeds from the 13% derivation revenue of the said oil wells. Acting on the Ihedioha's letter, Mr. President warranted a letter to be written to the Revenue Modernization, Allocation, and Fiscal Commission 15 through his late Chief of Staff, Mr. Abakari, to alter the status quo in favor of Imo State without reference to the subsisting dispute and agreement between the two states.
Did you hear that?
Surprised by these scrutinies,
Did you hear that?
late Chief of Staff,
I hope you heard that.
Mr. Abakari,
Okay.
to alter the status quo against
Let me push it back a little bit so that
the
you will
Revenue
understand what is
Mobilization,
going on.
Allocation, and Fiscal Commission 15 through his late Chief of Staff, Mr. Abakari, to alter the status quo in favor of Imo State without reference to the subsisting dispute and agreement between the two states. Surprised by these supporters, surprised by the surreptitious plots and collusive actions of the government of Imo State under Emeka Ihedioha and the National Boundary Commission to overreach the legal interests of Rivers State.
That means that when they were, President Hope Uzodimma there, Hope Uzodimma, Abba Kyari was acting as if they are going to allocate, those things to Imo State. When it is still fresh, trying to use Hope Uzodinma, promising him heaven on earth. That is exactly what is going on here. But let us see how the table is turning.
In the disputed oil wells, the Rivers State government opted to approach the court for a just and lasting resolution. Accordingly, we first applied to the Federal High Court, Abuja, and among other release, successfully challenged the power and authority of Mr. President to give directives to the ransack and or interfere in any manner whatsoever with the distribution of public revenues from the distributable pool account, including the Federation account. Not satisfied with the positive ruling of the Federal High Court, the Imo State government appealed to the Court of Appeal and lost. We then proceeded against the government of Imo State and the Supreme Court in a fresh suit for a final and conclusive determination of the boundary dispute between our two states. In approaching the Supreme Court in this matter, we believe that the dispute between the two states and the contentious issues are such that the court can judicially, justly, and expeditiously determine with available facts and supporting evidence, including valid administrative maps, substituting judgments, and other relevant documents. And so, the Supreme Court has finally and conclusively resolved the dispute and granted full and exclusive ownership of all the disputed oil wells in Akiri and Middle Field to Rivers State.
Did you hear that? They have allocated all those oil wells to Rivers State. When they finish, use you. And let me tell you the reason why they have allocated this. It is not because of justice system. It is not because of appeal they went to. The real reason behind them allocating this oil well to that place was because Wike started giving them. Wike started actually protesting against the federal government. You don't understand. Most of them, they use IPOB to shine in one way or the other. They started protesting against the federal government. Now, federal government now see, because if you are not up and running, if you are not demanding it, you will never get it. If you are asking it, you will never, sorry, if you are not, if you are asking for it, you will never get it. You must demand for it, one way or the other. That is the reason why they say the kingdom of God suffered violence, but the violent people taking it by force. When you continue to go and take money, asking, you are in Niger Delta, you are in coastal region, you are there, you take money, you go into the bush to make a video, say you want to go through political whatever. You should be aware that that small money that you collected is not going to be enough. Because, there was a day I said, I asked a very elderly person in Biafra land. I asked them a question. No, they were asking me, but we were having a discussion. We were having a discussion. A very, very elderly, experienced person who has a grown children. Now, I told him that most of the time, I make a future plan investment. I am building mostly for the future of my kids. The reason why I am building on the future of my kids, I just narrated it to him. I am building on the future of my children. Do you know what that person told me? An elderly person. Why don't you concentrate now and start building for your life first? Because maybe what if tomorrow that child becomes a useless child and squander the money? You suffer for nothing. Wow. I said to myself, wow. That's when I realized how damaged the brain of our elderly people are. I realize how damaged their brain is. Do you know the reason why white people will continue to rule this world until you change or until thy kingdom come. It is because you are not aware what it is to make a generational, freedom, wealth, financial freedom, that when your children are growing, they don't need to feel caged. They don't need to start working so hard. They just need to work smart in order to continue carrying on with that generational wealth. Making some, putting some things behind, leaving a lot, things behind for your children, so that it gives them a stepping ladder. Not like our people. We are running helter-skelter because no one left something for us to step up on. And that is making most of our people, they now, because they want to make it at all cost, you find people eating shit in the bush because they want to go and do money ritual. You find our children eating shit. You find your children going to Indonesia, carrying drugs to go to Indonesia, knowing they are going to die. It is because you never leave anything behind for them. And you are expecting, the whole world from them. That is part of slavery mentality. The elderly person told me, no, take care of yourself. Work on, try to find, do things that is going to help you now. Because the children, when they grow up, they will fight for their own, fend for. I said to them, what? Are you serious? Now I had to extend my time during that discussion with him. I told him, let me tell you the reason why you should be very, very, it is very, very important for you to leave things behind or create future plan for your kids. It is number one, because I have imagined my life. I have imagined my life. Had it been my parents left something behind, had it been my parents, like they are in political class, or maybe did well in business and now make a future plan for me, I don't think I will run to overseas to stay. I don't think, I will stay 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years without seeing my parents, or my siblings. It is a curse. It is a curse. Things like that does not happen. Then at the end of the day, you look at those things, an elderly person will tell you, no, don't do any future plan for your children. And tomorrow they will say, what an elderly person. Sit down and see. If you climb a tree, you cannot see it. Those type of advice are part of it. They are part of it. And I believe it is not only him that will be thinking like that. These are the people we are making our leaders. These are the people we are going to make our leaders, to bring us into the fourth industrial revolution. People who will advise you not to fend for your children or for your future, because they might become useless and languish the money and you suffered in vain. But a white man will take up life insurance. A white man will take up, insurance plans that will make sure that when there are no more, their children will never ever try to suffer or try to make, some drastic, move that will jeopardize their life or that will cage their lives. They understand what future is. They make plan for them. Now, elderly person in the zoo is now telling me, no, don't. And tomorrow they tell you, you must respect your elders. You must respect the elders who knows what respect is. Because there are some elders you will be respecting. They might not even understand that, what respect, that you are respecting them, because they don't know what respect is. Our elderly people are damaged in their brain. Believe you me, they need help. They need seriously help. They need serious help. Now, coming back to what we are before we digressed, you see the way Fulanis are using you people. The way they are using you people. They place hope also them Abakiari, later Abakiari. Now, they gave hope also them high hopes that they are going to, allocate that to Imo State, so that the allocation will be big. Now, this one started killing in IGBO. Are you paying attention? Because they saw that Hope Uzodinma was killing. And that is the reason why Hope Uzodinma was getting distance. Was getting favor, not actually getting it, was getting favor from these people. Then this man started killing in IGBO. He started killing in IGBO. After killing in IGBO, nothing happened. The judiciary was not doing it right. They were not doing it in his favor. After killing, now he realized, no, I ain't gonna kill no more. Let me just start pushing a protest. A protest, he would start telling you that the River State must collect their own revenue. That is a protest. He started demanding for their right. He started speaking in a way that will expose the federal government. That is the reason why today justice works in his favor. The reason why I am reminding you of this is that if you have ears, you hear. All you old people that claim that you know something, you know nothing. You know nothing. Sorry to say that to you. You guys don't know nothing. That is the reason why they will sit on your right. Step on it. You will be begging them, can I please have it? Stepping on your toes, stepping on your right. You will be pleading to them, can I please have it? Who did that to you? This type of things that you people are doing, you people are disgracing us. You are disgracing us. You are disgracing us, for goodness sake. These are people who will transition us to fourth industrial revolution. He started demanding for it, protesting, including speaking in a way it favors IPOB. Because everyone will use IPOB to shine. When you see that you have attacked IPOB, you didn't get what you want, you will start now speaking the truth. Once you speak the truth about IPOB in Nigeria, you will get what you want in Nigeria. That is how it is. Once you start speaking the truth, that IPOB is fighting a just cause. If there is anything you have asked federal government that they have never done before, they will start doing it so that you will cease to speak that truth. And that is the reason why I am asking those who are asking President Buhari, please tamper justice with mercy. You are a coward. You are a coward. You cannot ask Boko Haram to tamper justice with mercy when you know Mazen Nnamdi Kanu never committed any crime. He never committed any crime, and you know it. Why are you now acting as if he did? Asking Buhari tamper justice with mercy. Do you know what do you know the exact meaning of what you are saying? You people are disgracing us. You people are disgracing us. And you believe that this government will ever take you seriously. I've given you an example. When you see a white person, a white man, or a white woman, for you to understand the way they live, when you see them, maybe there is something that they have. It is very, very important to them. And, they cannot, maybe it is yours. They pick it up, maybe it is yours, and they take liking to it. And they are not sure whether it is yours or not. The only way you will prove that it is yours is when you start demanding it from them, not asking them. If you demand it from them, they will know it is yours. If you ask them, please, can I have it? Please, please, please. They will know, no. Why is he pleading with me on something that belongs to him? Why are you pleading with Buhari to tamper justice with mercy? What justice? Do you know what to tamper justice with mercy means? It means that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu committed a heinous crime, that it is only a tampering justice with mercy that will help him. If Nigeria judiciary is working, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not even supposed to be in a DSS holding cell in the last 10 months. In a holding cell in the last 10 months. Do you know it is the biggest slap, biggest insult in the faces of all of you who are claiming tamper justice with mercy? I don't buy that idea. I know you might mean well, but I am now telling you that you don't need to ask. You need to demand. When you demand, they give it to you. We started protesting, rebelling against this government. That is the reason why Supreme Court to change. You are asking Buhari, please. They think that if you ask him, please, Bintanyaku will now say, because elderly man in Biafra land ask him, please, let me now tamper justice with you. Do you think it works like that? It does not work like that. You need to know your right and stand on it. Stand firm on your right. That's the only way it is going to be given to you. Because what you guys are doing, it is actually disgracing. It is a disgrace to the entire public, to the entire people that you people are presiding over. Mr. President, please tamper justice with mercy. I don't like to hear those words. Those are insultive words to me. They are insulting. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let me ask the world, can you imagine in Nigeria as it is, in the eastern region of Nigeria, can you imagine that when people, when the unknown gunmen, this unknown gunmen that you people are hearing all over the place, you people are hearing about unknown gunmen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you people see this unknown gunmen. We call them boogeymen. We call them the people who are causing insecurity in our land. We call them all sort of names. Unknown gunmen. You hear about them. You call them all sort of names. You say they are the ones killing people. They are the ones killing innocent people. This and that, oh. But this same unknown gunmen, to my greatest surprise, I'm trying to find a video. To my greatest surprise, I found a video where this same unknown gunman was passing. People are hailing and chanting for them. So people that you people are carrying in the news 24 hours in a day, and saying that these people that are, unknown gunmen, they are causing chaos, they are killing innocent people, they are disgracing, they are doing that, doing this. The same people that the same innocent people are hailing, chanting for, which means they feel safe around unknown gunmen more than they feel safe around police and army. And you come back to tell me that there is nothing wrong in Nigeria. You come back to tell me that the government knows what they are doing. You come back to tell me that there is no tyranny in Nigeria. It means that people feel safe with unknown gunmen. People feel that when they see the presence of unknown gunmen, they can even count their money on the road. That is exactly what it looks like. When they see the presence of unknown gunmen, they can even, feel safe. They can even sleep on the street without fear of anything. But when they see military, they hide their money. When they see military, they hide their face. When they see anything that is Nigeria enforcement or law enforcement, they will start running helter-skelter because they don't feel safe. Crossfire, cross bullet can hit anybody. They can start shooting at any time because they were Boko Haram recruited. So people, when they see unknown gunmen, they feel safe. They start chanting for them. They even start praying for them. Is that not a message to you, the world? The world that is full of hypocrisy. The world that is full of hypocrites. Is that not a direct message to you, the people of the world? Britain, is that not a direct message? Let me actually bring the video. Let us, see the video before I go to this, news of that coming out from Britain. Before we go to that news that is coming out from Britain, we are going to go to that news. Let me go to, okay, I think I got it. Let me bring that video for you to see. Now, let us see why people are chanting and hailing the unknown gunmen. I hope that video came in. I just hope the video came in. Okay, there you go. Now let us see.
Man, no way when I saw the one looking at me.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? People are clapping for non-gunmen. You cannot tell me that the whole community that are criminal. That is the reason why they like a non-gunmen more than the law enforcement. You cannot tell me that. That you see how safe they are. But if it is the presence of military, if it is the presence of police here, if it is the presence of civil defense or civil disobedience, if it is their presence here, you will not find anybody visible here. You will not find nobody visible here. But tomorrow they will tell you, non-government are criminal. Police and law enforcement are good people. They are securing our land. Are you listening to yourself? Does that make sense to you? Don't you understand this message? Or are you stupid? Can't you understand a simple handwriting on the wall? These are unknown men. People are clapping, hailing them. Unknown gunmen, unknown gunmen. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? But every day you will see videos making round. Unknown gunmen shoot this one. Unknown gunmen shoot that one. Without you knowing who are behind those masks, calling themselves unknown gunmen because they know that our people are safe in the, even in the presence of unknown gunmen. And that is the reason why they are promoting the activities of unknown gunmen all over the place in the media. Because they feel safe around them, but they don't feel safe around the law enforcers. Is that not funny? Is that not, is it not surprising? Those are the questions you need to start asking yourselves. Those are things that you need to start, discovering from yourself. Those are things that you must, try to decode what exactly is happening when your people feel safe in the hands of the ones you call criminal, and feel unsafe in the hands of the ones that you call savior. You will judge it yourself. So I am calling on Britain. Britain, there is a news coming out of Britain today. Let me try to find that news as well. I am actually calling on them. They say that they are excluding Biafrans, IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, from asylum seeking in the UK, from the list of asylum seeking or seekers in the UK, or desirable, if I may put it that way, from the list of the desirables. If I put it that way, maybe you will understand it. Let me find that news that we may understand where it is coming from, or digest it rather. Just one moment. I'm trying to find that news so that we will know what we are reading. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Okay, let's open the news. Let's open the news. Let's bring it to your screen. Let's open it so that we will give our response to Britain. Now, I want you to look at this, and you should read as well with me. You should read with me. UK bar IPOB. UK bars IPOB order from seeking asylum. UK bar IPOB order from seeking asylum. Okay, now I want you to pay attention. Let us read. And we will now know the authorities in the UK, in the United Kingdom, have excluded members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB in bracket, and some other secessionists from seeking asylum in their country. In its update asylum policy, published in May and cited by Channel TV. Okay. The UK explained that it took the decision as a result of the recent activities of such people as reported in Nigeria. Okay. According to Britain, Nigeria authorities have since proscribed IPOB as a terrorist group, while the movement for actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, has also been banned, but not designated the same status as the former. Are you paying attention? I want you to know where this thing is coming from. You should understand where this thing is coming from and where it is going. IPOB is proscribed as a terrorist group by the Nigeria government, and members of the group and its paramilitary wing, the Eastern Security Network, created in December 2020, have reportedly committed human rights violation in Nigeria. The document said MASOP has been banned, but is not a proscribed terrorist group in Nigeria. It too has reportedly been involved in violence, clashes with the authorities. If a person has been involved with IPOB and other affiliated group, MASOP, or any other Biafran group that incites or uses violence to achieve its aim, decision makers must consider whether one or more of the exclusion clauses under the Refugee Convention is applicable. Persons who commit human rights violation must not be granted asylum. Wow. Are you paying attention? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? So, all this while, we have been, advocating, we've been saying it, UK are now taking it because we are exposing their evil agenda in Nigeria. That is the reason why they are now telling you that Nigeria proscribe you. Nigeria proscribe IPOB under what circumstances? Under what law? They prescribe this. They refuse to go carry on with the hearing. But they come to tell you that they are now committing violation of human rights. What violation of human rights? Is it the video that is making round on social media, people killing cow? Is it the violation of human rights? Because the last time I checked, you people value animal life more than human life. At least they are killing cow, the military are killing us. Or you people value cow life more than we human being or black lives. Or Fulani cow. That is exactly what I don't understand. The truth, we have the world of today where the truth will be oppressed and suppressed to die off. But lies will make round, be promoted on social media across the world. The world will buy it. But when you speak the truth, it becomes a conspiracy theory. It becomes incitation. When I think about the way this world is, I just call on God to destroy this world once. Let everybody know their fate. Let this world just turn upside down. Let everybody know their fate. Because there is nothing else that will change the mind of these evildoers. Lucifer themselves. That's what they are. They tell you they are no longer granting you asylum. They will not grant you asylum anymore. Just because of what? Because you are killing a cow in the bush. You are telling Fulani that is, sleeping with their cows, that you don't want their meat. Because you are telling federal government of that contraption called Nigeria, created by Lord Lugard in 1914. Just because you are telling them that you want to go back to whom you were before they came. You want to have your freedom because your true identity is your freedom. And the UK see you as a violation, see it as a violation of human rights. Because Catriona Lang is delivering, lies. Is feeding the world lies. The life of people in Ukraine matters more than our life because they are white people. Is it what you people are trying to tell us? The life of people in Ukraine matters more than our lives because they are white people. How many people have died in Ukraine? Do you know how many people are dying in Biafra land day by day? In the hands of the military that was in the hands of the Boko Haram that was integrated into the military formation. No, you people cannot see that. Injustice. The world is full of injustice. You know, we pray that this world must turn upside down. In fact, let the world be destroyed. Let everybody know their fate. Because the way it is, all of you full of hypocrite. All of you are hypocrite. Britain. We used to see white people as the best people on the planet, but only to realize that it is quite the opposite. Catriona line when he come back, he feed you lies. Russia is there. Russia is actually, best people more than all of you in that Western world. Russia is better people than you people, even though they are committing whatever they are better than all of you put together, because you cannot see the truth and speak it out. Rather, you cover it just to make sure, because of course our lives does not matter. We that are calling on you people to come and we are not calling knowing that you people are going to answer us. We are just reminding you people, because by the time we are going to go wacko, you people will not say that we did not call on you. If you cannot defend us, we will defend ourselves. We are going to defend ourselves, no matter what it takes. Highest thing you people will do is to give Nigeria fighter jet to commit genocide, just like you did in 1967. You give them fighter jet to commit genocide on us. That is the highest thing. That is the highest thing you people are going to do, and which is not going to work for you this time, because the hand of God is with us. It was not the right time in 1967, but guess what? It is the right time now. There is nothing you can do about it. You can go hug a transformer. Biafra must come. Listen to the people, the Nigeria you are defending. Listen to Nigeria you are defending. Listen to.
Alia, welcome to Nigeria. Company Buhari, welcome. And my people that say na thief than be. The whole Nigeria is a thief. The whole Nigeria, any man, any language, for English, for Nigeria, for Fulani, for Hausa people, Igala people, Inyamure people, Idoma people, everybody one day than say na thief than be. This in way than they do, they're not going to do anything. Now just go spoil Nigeria. Even no be spoiling, nothing will go happen for Nigeria. These people don't arranging for fire for Nigeria. These people, they get any many bad something where than they happen for village. Then say they don't carry network for this Zampara state. So this thing where then they carry, they not they do anything. I just find and say and see road where then they go for village and made a fire them. Made a fire people and police and soldier and vigilante and everybody where they carry small gun. These people, they know they carry small gun. Now Rokel and Raja, every big one, where you know for Nigeria. Now then, this here where you see, these people, they have bomb, the Nigeria. No be only gun where they hold. The whole gun and bomb where they come any village where they come food. Now just this village, you won't spoil all. Everybody won't die. But this thing where I want to tell you, this General Buhari, this messenger, I want happy may reach for your side. When you can't reach for your side, you feel talk your people, acting, supporting Nigeria for a meeting. This thing, where them go do, everybody may happy for Nigeria. The one spoil, the one right thing. Everybody may happy for this note where the Concord. The Concord, this thing network, but this network where the Concord, nothing they happen for them. That one not the support them for Nigeria. Naka women, Amoma emi ma joji ma kai a bebule a moto ma joji ma shonwu.
Did you hear that? Thank you very much, Gideon. Did you hear that? They are telling you that Nigeria is corrupt. These are Boko Haram. These are terrorists. Telling you Nigeria is corrupt. Any place that all of them are corrupt. They claim they have cut the network in Zamfara state that will make the Boko Haram not to have communication with their head or their whichever that is controlling them, or to have, but still Boko Haram, they are having everything they want. There is no such thing. They claim that they have cut the network. They are, fighting against Boko Haram, but they are fighting against nothing. When Buhari told you the fight against Boko Haram is fight against the North, they're now telling you that there is indirectly, there is everything they want in Zamfara state to show you that who are the people sponsoring this terrorism. They are government. Why would they come and lie that they have cut network? But Boko Haram are still making phone call, living their lives, terrorizing villages. And tomorrow they will tell you that they have given them a moral blow. They have given them a mortal blow. But where is that mortal blow? How did you experience? Did you see the mortal blow? That is it. Britain. That is the country that you are protecting. The country that lies. Everything that these people said here is nothing but the truth. Absolutely the truth. That is how it is. Now you are saying Biafra, IPOB, they have violated human rights. Violated which human rights? Are you talking about IPOB or are you talking about autopilot? Because you people, all of you, that is the reason why you added Masop there also. So that it will look like you people are just doing it. Tomorrow now, I won't be surprised if you come and say IPOB is prescribed, because you, Britain, are full of corruption. You people that are stakeholders in Britain, that are still promoting this oligarchy in Nigeria, you people are all corrupted evil. You are corrupt more than Nigeria itself. You just appear to be innocent in front of your people because they know what you know. Of course, people in Nigeria does not know what you know because you've been oppressing them all this while. But enough is enough. When you begin to look for your right, you become a bad child. But we call us a bad child, we don't care. We are going to get our freedom, whether you like it or not. God made Africa and gave it what it is. You people came to change it and call us what we are not. Now we have realized that we've been answering what we are not supposed to answer. Today you are telling us you are banning us from asylum. Do you think your asylum is taking us to heaven? Your asylum is actually engaging us the more. Leave us, don't give us asylum. We will go home and fight our fight. That is exactly a hand of God. you will believe that you are hurting the people of Biafra. You are promoting Biafra. That's I can assure you. You are promoting Biafra. Because if you do not create an avenue that will make us to be running away from our land, instead of saying there to face what is facing us, there is no way we can, you will be thriving or you'll be winning in this your psychological war that you are fighting against us. You cannot. So, if you like, don't give us a visa. It is a testimony. Imagine, only in Nigeria or in Africa, now people, if you get a visa to UK, you go and give testimony in church. Is that not a curse? It is a curse. A visa to run away from your country, you go and give testimony in church. That is a serious curse. And you are telling us you are not giving us asylum anymore. No, we want us to beg, fall down and start crying for you. No, you are mistaken. You are uplifting our spirit to know that what we are fighting for is a just cause. And we are not going back. We cannot go back. We continue to fight until we achieve what we are fighting for. We don't need your asylum. Your asylum to make our people do menial jobs, to make our people do your menial job, do your dirty with getting penny. No, we don't need it. We need freedom. At least you have deprived of your asylum. Now you cannot deprive us of freedom that will make us to stop coming to your country. It's if East does not work, West must work. You cannot refuse to walk, and you refuse to move away from people who want to walk. No, enough is enough. The anger of Chukwuokike Abiama is going to rise. It's going to give you people first sign to show that this decision that you people made is actually in favor of us. You believe that you made it to intimidate or to destroy our spirit or to make us or to give us a sign that you might proscribe us tomorrow. Whether you proscribe us tomorrow, whether Catriona Lang send all this fraudulent information to you guys to proscribe, whether you proscribe us, we will continue to do what we are doing. Rather, we will all go back home and do it on the ground. And you will understand that thing that makes you people to love Nigeria the most, you might start losing it. Because we will now start acting like the ones that you proscribe. You will start acting like the terrorist. Since we are not a terrorist, if you call us a terrorist, we will act like a terrorist. Since being on media space, asking for my right is now violation of human rights. You don't see that on non-government that you claim that IPOB. People, communities are happy for them, are happy with them, are happier and they feel safe around them more than they feel safe in your military tyranny that you people are sending in our land. In all the security apparatus, that our people are feeling safe in the hands of a non-government more than those people. Who is fooling who here? Britain, be warned. Chukwuokike Abiama say, I should tell you to be warned. Because that thing you people are cooking in Russia, in those places, you are cooking it, it might destroy you. And the only thing that will trigger it more is the step that you make against us. You might see it as a fallacy, but that is the truth. You can block your ears like Pharaoh did. You can block your ears like Pharaoh did 2,000 years ago. You block your ears, block them. When the plague comes, when the plague hits, you will understand that beyond the river of Ethiopia, we are going to take our offering there. That is Biafra land, the zero latitude and zero longitude, where there is freedom, where there is, heaven. By the time you will come to see us in our heaven, we will remind you of this day. That is how it is. And I want you to understand that what goes around comes around. And you know that the only thing constant in life is change. You've been enslaving us in the past 400 years. Now our consciousness is awoken. Now you are trying to send it back to sleep. You can never send a consciousness back to sleep with a gun. You can only send it back to sleep with its demands or nothing. That is how it is. Our Eastern elders, our Eastern governors, I want you to start demanding for your right. Stop asking for your right. It is your right. It is what you need. It is your right. Do you know what is right? UK is telling people that people are violating human rights. What is violation of human rights? Killing cow in the bush. Is it violation of human rights? Or are you supposed to name it for what it is? Violation of animal rights. We don't want those cow because it is through those cow that the terrorist is taking over bushes in Nigeria. Some of these terrorists are in that cow. Some cow are terrorists themselves. You haven't seen the casualty they have caused. You have not seen the casualty they have caused. A scooter driver, a scooter rider moving, the cow or bicycle rider, the cow hit into that person. It flew up and down, dead straight, without breathing. That is a cow. It's a terrorist cow. And you expect us to allow it in our bushes. Why don't you guys leave your cows, bushes, your cattle? Let me speak it in a language that you may understand. Why don't you leave those cattle in where you people are ranching them? Set them loose so that they will be all over the place in UK or in Britain. Cut them loose. Then let us understand that your fight, for animal rights, because I don't see any human here. Animal rights is just. You don't hear about banditry. You don't hear about them. Because before you people make a move, we have already known your move. Violation of human right. What is that human right? We are IPOB. We are not autopilot. We are IPOB. We are not autopilot and can never be. We have leadership. We have rules. We have modus of operandi. We have discipline above all. So when you talk about violation of human rights, you should call whichever organization that did it. So don't think you can fool us. You can never fool this generation. You can never mess with this generation. We are God-forgiven generation. We are God-forgiven generation. Of course, some of us mix blood. They can never be forgiven. God is going to destroy them when the rain comes. God will destroy them, of course. There is no two ways about it. And I hope I have delivered that message. And I am going to leave it here. Those who are the stakeholders, if you have ears, hear it. We are not backing down. Even if you like, call us terrorists. As long as we know we are not terrorists. We have not engaged into any terrorism or terrorist activity. We are talking freedom. And the government, the stakeholders in Nigeria are now sabotaging us, creating on their own fashion, call on non-government to go and kill our people, to go and establish it at home, to go and enforce it at home. And you come to tell us we have violated human rights, therefore we don't need you're not giving us asylum. We do not need your asylum. We do not need your that is your holding cell. An asylum seeker it is like somebody that is in a holding cell. We don't need it. Give us freedom. That's what we need. Give us freedom. We stop coming to your place because you are holding our freedom. You amalgamated us with Nigeria, which we are not Nigerians. And they're making us to run from that structure you created there. Running to you, seeing you as our God, our Savior. So destroy that lay-down principle you made in the name of amalgamation. Destroy that contraption you created in the name of amalgamation. let us see if we're going to look for you or you are going to look for us. Because you know what we are. We know what we are capable of when we are free-minded, when we are able to control our economy, our lives. You know what we can do. You people will be the one looking for us. We no longer do. We wouldn't be looking for you because we are going to make our land great with this generation. A generation, a forgiving generation of the tribe of Jacob, of the tribe of Israelite. A forgiven generation. And then you add that you will not, you will not give us asylum anymore. Shame on you guys. Great Biafrans all over the world. I am going to leave it here. And we're going to call it a day. We have sent the message, share the video, and make sure the video get to the right people. We are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook, we are live on Twitter, and I want you to before we call it a day, Mazi Chisom, I see you are here. Please, Mazi Chisom, we are going to Rapture Media tomorrow. Please, I want you to be there. Please, if you can send me a message on my WhatsApp, number. I'll send me your picture so that we make the banner and post it in the morning. We are going to Rapture Media maybe around between 1 and 2 o'clock. Between 1 and 2 o'clock, we will notify you. Please send me a message. Send me a message so that I will know what to do. Mazi, see too. Please, we want you to join us on Rapture Media tomorrow between 1 and 2. I will post the time in the morning. I will post the time in the morning so that we will continue to preach this gospel for freedom. And then it is from me and to you. Stay safe and stay informed until we meet again. Shalom.